Hey guys, how is it going? It's your boy Gazza9919 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change an air filter on a Ford Fiesta Mark 6.
So the first thing you're going to want to do is remove this pipe, and this pipe. This one should just slide off. We might just get away with that. These crimp clips are awkward. That just pulls out. Next we're going to want to do them bolts. These are both 10 mils. And then it's just held on by rubber grommets at the back, so it's a good hard tug. If you hold hard on one or both sides and just give it a good hard tug. And that's our air box off.
Alright, so I've brought it inside now because it's going to be a lot easier to work on it because it's cold outside, and you'll actually be able to hear me better because I don't like talking loud when I'm doing stuff when I'm on the street. If someone walks by, they must look and think that I'm a right weirdo. I guess it's one of the downfalls of not having a garage. Another reason why I brought it inside is because if you see here from the last time I've changed the air filter, the logo and on top here, it gets scratched up on the floor because you've got to turn it upside down. Yeah, you could put a cloth down or something, but I don't know, it's just nicer to do these things in your own home. But let's get on with this. So obviously, you've got the two bolts here that you've removed, and like I said, it's also held on by these two things at the back, like rubber grommet things at the back. And then with, like I said, with that crimp clamp, if you didn't hear me, I can't be doing with those. They absolutely do my head in. So I've just slid it off and hopefully it will go back on. But if it doesn't, then I have this Jubilee clip, which should hopefully do the job. So yeah, there's that pipe, the one that goes inside here, and the one that goes inside here. And then now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. And this is where it gets annoying, because there's quite a few. We've got one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and these three at the top here. Alright then guys, so all these bolts are 8mm. And because I ended up breaking my adjuster, which takes it from that size to that size, I'm going to have to use a Torx instead, because as we can see in here, it's Torx, and I wouldn't usually preferably go for the Torx screws. I'd rather go for a socket, as it's a lot more on there. But let's see how we go with it. So if you also are going to use the Torx, it is T25. Quite happy to say this is coming out quite easy. To say I tightened them up with a socket. Only issue is I ain't going to be able to hold the camera while I'm doing this. Something just bear in mind, all the screws are the same size, so you ain't got to worry about where they go back, just as long as they go back in the holes where one of the holes where the screws came out of. That's all you've really got to worry about. But yeah, this is such a long-winded process just for the sake of an air filter. You know, other cars and that, you know, it's so easy. It's just take a plastic cap off and it's there. But with this, it's all in there, and it's always a pain to do, but yeah, got to be done, hasn't it? So now that should just come out, and here we go. Here is our air filter, and the reason I'm doing the air filter is because it hasn't been a long while, but I'm just doing it because I didn't jot the mileage down last time I did it. And I think it would just be nice to know the mileage, because I think roughly it's about every 12,500 miles maybe. But then again, that is a bit dirty. I think it is about right for a change, to be fair. If we look in the grooves there, that's yeah, I think it would be nice to give it a bit of a change. Could even get a bit more power, you never know. Here is a new one. This is a man filter. I think that last one was as well, but I don't know if they've switched the design up because some sort of like gel bit on the back here, and on the front it's got like this metal sort of stuff, but it hasn't on this one. So I don't know if that's going to be good or bad or what. We'll see. We'll see when we stick my 1.25 litre on the dyno. No, I'm only kidding. I'm not doing that. Pointless. The thing's barely got enough horses to like pull off, let alone anything else. I think before we do put that in, we're just going to look in here and just maybe tip it upside down and just get rid of any stuff that's in there. Don't worry, I'll sweep that up shortly. You ideally want to be clearing the airway as much as possible. So I've now cleaned that as much as I sort of could. Now it's just a case of out with the old and in with the new. So let's get it in. And usually if you're ever unsure, I'm pretty sure. No, this one doesn't have it. I was going to say I'm pretty sure that usually they have a airflow direction in which they need to be pointing, but apparently not. Right. It's kind of fiddly, but once it's in, it's in. There we go. Like a glove. And then you just put it all back together pretty much. And that is all the screws back in. Well, screws, bolts, you know, kind of both torque screws and bolts, but let's not get muddled up about that. Now we just need to put all the pipes back on. So remember, there's 3 pipes. There's this one, just clips in. That one just follows the grooves pretty much. And then that one with the crimp clip, that, like I say, it could be awkward, but I'm hoping we can just slide it back on. If not, then I'll just have to bust out the Jubilee clip.
And all we need to do now is just line those rubber grommets up with these little prongs here and smack it in basically. And then obviously bolt the other 2 10mm in. So the crimp clamp actually came off and it was a pain, but we got it back on, thankfully. Seems to be tight and secure. All the pipes on. Just having a feel around the pipe for any trauma or anything, make sure we haven't broke it.
So I know I said I was gonna use the Jubilee clip, but the only issue is that turned out to be just as much of a pain in the arse as the crimp clip, like, because I need a bit of a bigger Jubilee clip. I thought that one would do, but apparently not. So yeah, I just sort of dealt with that. And the way you do those is you just got to like hook it over. They're such terrible designs. I think it's what factories do just to like make sure that you don't try and do stuff yourself. The annoying thing is that airbox has got to come off again soon, but I'm not going to say why. That'll be for a future video, so you've got that to look forward to. I hope this video helped you if you're thinking of doing this to your Mark 6. A few of you that watch this video might be thinking, why don't you just chuck a cone air filter on it and all this? It's like, well, I don't believe in it because it's just a 1.25 litre engine, so you're not going to have any gain whatsoever. You're just going to make more noise, and it's pointless if you're going to be making a load of noise and barely going anywhere. So that's just my take on it, you know. If you have put a cone air filter on your Mark 6, then fair enough to you, you know. We're all individual people, aren't we? But yeah, hope this video helped you out, and if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to drop it a like, and please subscribe, and if you want notifications on future uploads, don't forget that bell icon. But until the next time, guys, peace!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Gaz and 9919 here.